Alright, here we go, they're starting. So this is, I think, both runners' first race. Trying to check what times they're going into, like what their PBs are. You know, Area 1, lots of downtime. You've seen it thousands of times if you've ever watched this run. So, probably won't say too much. And hopefully Evo will get on commentary, but they're running a little bit late, it seems. So this is actually, I haven't looked at their times yet, but their seeds are one away from each other. So this is statistically the closest two runners can be in the first round, I think. So this might be pretty interesting. Oh, Joven's getting on commentary. Sounds good. Hey, Joven.
Here we go.
Nah, you didn't miss too much. They're 2 minutes in.
Yeah, you guys are pretty close in their PBs, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to check what their PBs are, but they are the 16th and 17th seed, so they should be really close.
I believe Kaii has a 101 and Elith has a 102.
Oh yeah, Kaii has a 101.48, and Elith has 102.54, so
yeah.
It's a little over a minute difference, but still very easily could be anyone's game. And the winner gets to play you.
That is correct. Hoping for a good race.
Yeah, it should be. Good suck-ups by both.
Elith does have no pearls, so
That's huge.
could potentially save time after Area 1 during the money counting. If you have no money, then you can skip over that screen. Saves about a second over having pearls.
Do you need to have no money at all, or just no pearls for that?
Ideally no money, but I know pearls are slower than coins because pearls are worth more, so it's more money to count. So, for example, having like 2 coins, this would be faster than 2 pearls. I just say no pearls is low percent most of the time because coins hardly lose any time.
Yeah. And most of the time, you're not going to pick up bills.
Yeah. Worth noting that Kaii actually did a new strat found by Laser Crusader there that skips that first little Chauncey cutscene that saves about a second and a half. Well, he opted to not do it, so Kaii saved a little bit of time there.
Elith missing the quick catch there.
Runners are going to let go of Chauncey above 50 HP because it does prevent an extra cycle of rocking horses from being spawned on the second phase of the fight. We see both of them use the iframes here to catch this ball, and Kaii did it very well. We'll see if Elith gets it. Oh, Elith didn't get it. I don't know why that didn't work actually. But Kaii looks to be about 15 seconds ahead, or not 15, 10 seconds ahead here after Area 1, which isn't a huge difference.
But I mean, that'll make up for getting early release or not.
Yeah. Early release can swing things if one runner gets it and one runner doesn't. Ideally you want both runners to have the same RNG just for it to be fair, but you know, if one runner gets
that brings
really
the
lucky,
excitement.
It does bring the excitement. Yeah. Absolutely.
You know, I'm actually looking more at this bracket. And it's funny because if I lose my next match, I'm going to be playing the loser of this match. So I better study up.
Better you play Blazer, I believe.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one for me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I could see you winning, but you know.
I heard he's a little rusty. I'm also rusty too, though, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is interesting, though. I'm seeing someone that I might be running against.
Nice double there for both runners. Will we get to see a 6-piece McNugget meal today? Oh, we do. Kaii setting up for it.
Wow. Oh,
that looked like a pretty good setup. But flashing all 6 of them at the same time can be a little tricky.
Yeah, I think that Shy Guy was stuck to the left a little bit, left of the flashlight.
Elith just opting for doubles. Don't blame her. This is, if you get them all, then you know, it's better than messing up the 6-piece. So probably did save a little time over Kaii there. Kaii missing early release. Well, Elith gets it, and just like that, you see.
That's an equalizer.
Yeah, equalizes these runners. Basically neck and neck now.
You see, Kaii needed that blanket.
Oh yeah.
Both runners do get a good poster skip. Gonna set up for a double there. Kaii gets a pretty nice one. Elith also gets a nice one. And yeah, we're only looking about a 3-second difference right now between these runners, I believe.
Yeah, 3 seconds. But here come the boos. This is where it all changes.
where the tide turns right here. The RNG from just these first 5 boos can make a huge difference. It can lose a lot of time if you get unlucky. Kai's got the RNG for tech skip. Elith might have it. No, Elith's gonna have to check under the cloth, but Kaii looks like he's gonna get it. So that's gonna save him about 8 seconds, while Elith's gonna have to mash through the barrage of the first boost text, which is pretty long, which is why this tech skip is one of the more something runners should definitely go for.
Not having a good wardrobe room. Elith did though.
I believe, yeah, Elith did catch up a bit with those last 2 boos, but lost time to Parlor Boo.
Not a great ballroom either here.
Probably not the greatest luck with these
For either
boos
of them.
for either runner, really.
Yeah, we need like set seeds where the boos are always in the same spot for each runner. From,
I've always thought the
race
game
to
is
race.
the game is sometimes seed based, because I swear when at a certain boo I'll feel like it's in the same spot around like 10 runs in a row.
Well, I mean, it would be
And then-
interesting if you had like a
mean,
race
if-
seed.
Exactly. Well, we did. There is a perfect RNG ROM hack that
Right.
somebody made. I forget who, but I mean, it'd be interesting if RNG was not a factor. Just complete gameplay, up to gameplay. Who wins? Although RNG it makes it more fun because you know it creates more opportunity for upsets.
Yeah. And knowing where the boo is every time would definitely take away from it.
Yeah, it might have been Weird Boo. Weird Boo, same guy who made the Gad War practice ROM. Probably right about that.
So now there's quite a big difference in time. Like it's definitely noticeable.
Slowly gaining a lead here. I don't think he realizes it in painting. He just realized
That's
it.
a tough one.
Set up for Fire Warp here. Looks like works out perfectly. Looks like Elith also having a pretty... Oh no! That's rough.
Yeah, that's really bad.
So what Elith's gonna have to do now is read this EGAD text, and best idea would be to come back for this boot later in Area 3.
During Clairvoyant.
Yeah, but that's not gonna be for another 20 minutes or so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not the worst mistake. That's not run ending, but that's rough.
Yeah. That was a nice chess cutscene skip from Kaii. Hopefully no soft locks. Don't want to jinx, no commentator's curse though, but do not want to see that. Elith actually missing the double in laundry, but she should have time to still make this cycle. Okay, no soft lock for Kaii. That's good. Elith gonna opt to grab the butler and then scan this mouse hole for hidden room, presumably. Just gotta be sure to not miss that butler cycle because it does lose a pretty tremendous amount of time if you don't make it.
Yeah, that's basically a run ending there, so definitely gotta play it safe.
Doing some Japanese exclusive tech skips right here with that mouse hole. Works both ways.
This boo.
Oh. Oh. I thought that was gonna soft lock. That looks pretty close.
It was a little close. I wonder what the frame window is. I don't think it's very big at all. It seems pretty difficult to actually soft lock.
It is pretty difficult. Definitely hard to do it accidentally. Elith having a bit of a rough time here in hidden room. Good. Maybe tried to do a backup quad, but
These bats.
these bats are making it real rough.
Yeah, once you hit the R button, the bats start to fly
Yeah.
around. So once you start trying to catch them, you want to catch them all.
A pretty good idea to some runners burn them all at the start, or you could burn them while you're setting up the quad. Kai's lead continuing to grow here.
Yeah, this is rough. The boo.
Kai's not really.
switching.
Kai's he's playing pretty well. I hate to jinx it, but I mean,
Well, you know, as the run goes on, the time losses and saves get bigger and bigger. So there's always room for you to come back.
or this is far from over, of course.
That was pretty good by Kaii, managing the boo suck
Yeah.
up with the key.
It's a little micro optimization where you can open a chest and then suck up the boo and the key at the same time. Saves a little bit of time every time you do it. It does get the boo in the cloth, which is not bad RNG at all. A lot of runners opt to do a tech skip in this room. Sort of a newer kind of strat in the meta, but can't do it when he's in the cloth, sadly.
Wow, not watering the plant.
Wow. Hate to see it. Come on, save the planet, guys. Keep our Earth green. Actually missing the dog's hitbox there, which is funny because that hitbox is pretty huge. It can work even when you're not even getting close to the opening. I gets a nice skeleton double there.
They're getting about the same luck in the kitchen.
Yeah, both had a decoy in the dishwasher. Kaii gets a nice Bogmire. That was good.
Yeah, that was really clean.
Bogmire, he started to drag him a bit, but he took control. And yeah, Kai's on a roll right now. Elith actually getting a really nice skeleton double. They lined up perfectly. The skeletons lining up is actually somewhat RNG, but you can sort of sometimes do a YOLO double where you flash them even though they're really far apart. That's a little faster, but sometimes you can get lucky and they just line up right just like that.
Oh, you hate to see that. 1 HP.
You do. Man. I thought she had control too. That was looking good.
Yeah, Bogmire was running against the wall, which makes it pretty safe, but around 50 it pulled away and it got a little out of control.
So I believe the runners are about a minute and a half apart at this point. Kaii has a pretty commanding lead right now. There's Mario.
Who?
I don't know. He's a side character in this game, I guess. He makes a one-off appearance in this game.
Is he like Luigi, like doesn't ever get his own game?
I don't know. I know there's like Mario Pinball. Not sure if there's any others. I don't know.
I actually have Mario Pinball.
You do?
That game was silly.
Wow. What was that on? Like a Game Boy?
Yeah, the GBA. Listen, my Yoshi Topsy-Turvy stopped working, and I returned it at Toys R Us, and I got Mario Pinball instead.
Sounds like a pretty good deal.
Alright, Yeah, you're right. It's about a minute and a half. That's a pretty wide gap for just finishing area 2, but I'm pulling for Elith to make some comeback here.
Yeah, I want to see some interesting action here. I want to see some twists and turns.
Kaii almost falling off the table.
Dang. Kaii does not get a tech skip here. He did accidentally pull off the cloth there, which is going to cost him about 3 seconds. It does spray element in that hallway to actually not make the ghost spawn. That's like one of 2 ways. Sort of to make ghosts not spawn, either face them with your flashlight or just hold out element in a hallway. Kaii drops Petunia. You do not see that often.
If she gets out of the tub, it's possible.
Oh, it's definitely possible. You just gotta not be too aggressive with your pumps with her. Because she's very, much like Bogmire, drags you all over the place.
That second ball, I thought it hit the table. Ooh, is it in the sewing machine?
It
Wow. Is the boo frozen? No.
Oh, it is. Oh. Okay. Kaii and Elith meeting up in this hallway to high five, and then they move on with their runs. It's almost really fast candles from Kaii. Still was pretty fast, but he missed a candle. Optimizing these candles right here is really difficult. You'll usually see a lot of runners miss one if they try to do it too fast. Elith stood still for a second, calling out Mario. Not sure what that was all about. Elith missing yet. I can't speak. Nana with a yarn ball, so if you ever do that, you gotta exit the room, come back in. It's not fun to do that. Luckily, the second attempt
Boo before moonshot.
did go well. Going for the boo before moonshot, which is typically optimal. Oh boy, this is... I think Elith's just gonna, yeah, not taking any chances with that boo with the pearls around. Nana boo is definitely one boo you do not want to lose. If you lose that boo down, it can be pretty disastrous if it decides to go to anteroom.
Yeah.
And a nice moonshot from Kaii. Elith is getting knocked around with these doubles. Opts for a single with the grabber and then the double Shy Guys, which I believe doing a triple here is a little faster, but not by much. And gets lucky with the boo. This boo is cackling a lot. I'm kind of scared. Okay.
I'm just surprised that the boo didn't bumper.
I thought that boo was gonna go up with the way Luigi was positioned, but a one cycle is a one cycle.
Yeah, well, that was a much better boo find than Kai's boo.
It was better. Hopefully we see another amazing moonshot. I think that's hits. Yes, hit the edge.
Wow,
This boo
the
is
boo
giving
switched
Kai
as
some
Kai
trouble.
was hitting it.
And we'll probably see him save warp with the Mario's glove here. Does save a little bit of time. And he does it just fine. Only drawback is you do have to grab fire in the study. But if you're getting the boo in there anyway, it's not too much of a hassle really to do.
I'm not a fan of it. That's one of my
Yeah.
least favorite fire bubbles. Or element bubbles, if anything.
I really don't think it takes that much getting used to. Hopefully we'll see Kai. Oh. What's Kai gonna do? Oh, Kai's just opting not to get fire here. Which is fine,
It's
but...
not necessary.
Well, it definitely is not necessary, but what we'll see a lot of
At
runners
that
do
point,
is...
though, it's probably not a time save if you're not being able
Yeah,
to...
if you're already by the door, I don't think it's worth to get it. But ideally what you want to do in that situation is get the boo if he spawns in the desk to charge, and then you can spawn fire while you're also sucking up the boo.
Right.
And it's fast.
Yeah, I think he just kind of missed his bubble spawn, and that kind of screwed up the whole thing.
Yeah. So Kai's not going to be able to do any vacuum cancels here, which is basically in a lit room. You can take out the vacuum a little bit faster by spraying element first and then switching to the R trigger. Makes taking out the vacuum a little faster every time you do it. Barely getting that triple. And we see...
Okay, it's frozen.
It is frozen. Elith also save warping with the glove and gets it. I know Kai's internet died before the race. I hope it didn't die just now. And if it did, I hope it comes back soon.
We can listen to Elith.
In the meantime, Elith will be doing what I explained earlier and getting fire. Alright, well, definitely not the most optimal way to get fire, but she did get fire, which I'm proud of. Enters twins.
Alright, this is a really big catch-up here, I gotta say.
Gotta say, I'm impressed Kai has managed to keep these twins to stay still for so long.
A total stalemate.
Just a total stalemate with the twins right now for Kai. Looking Henry dead in the eyes. Kai is... I assume Kai's internet. I actually should check his stream to see if he's doing alright. Or if he's offline. Oh, Kai is live.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Okay.
Kai's back. Alright. Well, I'm gonna just say that Kai's twins went amazing. Kaii is gonna bring 5 of Mario's items back to Clairvoya, and we'll see a mash for about 1 minute and 30 seconds. While Clairvoya gives her whole spiel about Mario's whereabouts. You know the drill. And Elith
That
having
was
some
not a
trouble
very
with the
nice
pearls
move.
there. Yeah, I bet he got both twins out of bounds, I'm sure. Oh no.
That was interesting.
I kind of want to see Elith go for a boo double in the hallway, because that would be pretty cool to see right now.
I feel like the boo has to be doubled in order for the other boo to not go away.
Okay, she's gonna opt for singles.
But, well, the other, yeah, I guess the other boo is still at 100 though, so.
Wait,
Or
I think it was at
70.
69. Yeah, it was.
Nice. Yeah, that would have been a really weird double if it had like 30 HP versus 69.
Yeah, it would have been near impossible. Well, at least we'll see a nice tech skip here from Elith with this boo. Boo switched into the bed. Luckily, you can check the bed while the cloth is still hanging off of it, though, so it does not ruin the tech skip. And that looks like it'll work. Yes. Meanwhile, Kaii has finished his very interesting conversation with Clairvoya. Clairvoya boo is definitely one of those boos that can leave very quickly if, let's say, the pearls get in the way. But yeah, he gets it just fine. And he's gonna start heading up to Safari Room. Make sure not to forget ice. Knock on wood.
That's the hardest part of this segment.
It really is. Everything else is a cakewalk compared to getting ice element. He does not forget. Oh no. He runs right into that spark. That spark is typically near the middle of the hallway, so if you just ride the bottom of the hallway, you usually don't hit it, but he got kind of unlucky there. Although he could have reacted and went above it, but oh well. That's a nice Safari double. He's gonna opt to spawn the boo first.
It's in a good spot. Elith's boo got away. Oh,
Elith still needs the mirror room boo, so it kind of works out that way.
Yeah, that's that's barely a time loss, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's right. That was like 1.5 minutes plus this extra boo. Totally forgot. Was it painting? Top right. No, it switched. This has been a really rough run for Elith.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how Elith feels about this run, but
yeah, I'm sure in a LM race, it's hard to like your run, whether you're winning or losing.
yeah.
Oh, get ice, get ice.
Get ice, get ice.
Okay.
Alright.
Wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't at all. Kai's setting up for the ice shot here, because kind of a weird angle, but this might work. Yeah, that works. Should be able to one-cycle this. Hopefully he doesn't get trolled by this last boo. Oh, wait, that's not even the last boo.
Yep, one was stuck.
Yeah. I saw the camera not zoom in, I was like, oh no, what's going on? Oh.
Get it?
Man. Velocity's had a promising start, but dang, those last two boos kind of trolled them. It's a
That was
41
interesting. Elith, like, held out the vacuum while setting up the double.
Oh yeah, that's
So, like,
faster.
maintain the angle.
Yeah. Well, not only that, it also delays the spawn of the garbage can ghost, the last garbage can ghost, so yeah, you don't have to wait for it
'cause
to
you don't
spawn.
have to wait. Interesting.
Yeah.
I've seen that done for, like, the mirror room double, but I haven't seen it for that.
Elith switches to sidestep mode. I think Kaii probably did the same, just makes the blackout movement a bit easier. We're gonna switch back to standard at Grimly when we get there. Yeah, hopefully Elith, hopefully we see a clean one cycle? Question mark?
This would be pretty good for you. This is a big opportunity because that was a fairly slow Boolossus Kaii.
Yeah, definitely a opportunity to capitalize on. Okay, this angle looks pretty good. These boos are very spread out, which concerns me.
Yeah.
I don't think this is gonna happen. Just like Kaii, the last two boos reform.
Oh, went out of bounds.
Right.
If a frozen boo falls out of bounds, it'll immediately unfreeze.
Well, they had pretty similar Boolossuses, or Boolossi. There's about a 2-minute difference. I think it might be a little less than 2 minutes, but around there. Guy's gonna quickly see what Grimly has in store for him. He can show his art at any point that he wants to. It's totally random. Usually only takes a few seconds, but there are rare instances where it can take upwards of a minute.
Looks like Kaii did switch to
Oh, is he?
sidestep.
Oh, he's doing standard blackout. I like that. It is actually faster to do that, but you don't see too many runners do it.
Yeah, you get scared once. Not too bad. And the early hard.
He gets Instagram. That is the luckiest you can get there. Props to Grimly for being a bro. Elith now getting into area 4. Kai's gonna start heading down to the breaker room. Now, this is what I've been waiting for, because I hear Kaii does go for breaker boo. So I'm curious if we will get to see that.
I mean, with the time difference, he can afford to try it.
He definitely can. I mean, if he's confident in himself, I don't see why not. Oh, I think he's doing it. Oh, I got
Yeah,
everybody's hopes up for nothing. So we're gonna see probably both runners go for Vanguard Boo, which is the substitute for that, although it is a little slower, but it's a lot easier to manage.
This is the part of the game where there's a lot of walking.
Yeah, this is basically just filler content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking like, I feel like Elith's missing something.
Again, quick recovery.
Goes for Pythagoras skip, does not get it. That is kind of it. If you do a well-timed scare skip there with the Game Boy Horror, you can not get scared.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused why she went for that when she switched to sidestep, which is kind of, you go for that because you're doing standard usually.
You can do it in sidestep too.
You can, but it seems like if you're gonna go for it, why even have sidestep?
I guess so. Huh?
That's like kind of the whole, like, I don't know, that room is like the biggest reason to use sidestep and go around.
These toy soldiers, you can either get them in singles or double them up. Most runners will get them in singles. I think I might go. Yeah, I think Kai's trying to go for a double here. He does get them both latched on. Oh.
Yeah, good attempt.
That is the risk you take with the double.
I mean, he was almost home free there. Once you suck up one of them, makes the other one a little bit easier.
Kai's gonna burn all these Shy Guys on the rooftop. This is pretty much the normal strat. You can do a 6-piece, which is called the Boston Burn, but most runners just burn them. It is probably faster on average. Kai getting, or not Kai, sorry, Elith getting pretty unlucky with Stellar Boo. I believe that was Vanguard text, which is the slowest text EGET can give you after a Boo.
Oh yeah.
Kai's probably gonna set up for a triple here. These the twirler, the grabber, and the puncher here. Yeah, Yeah, this should work out fine for him. Ooh.
Well, the puncher missed at least.
Yeah, if Puncher had a different story, but that's a pretty small time loss. This is interesting. My thoughts exactly. Alright,
Yeah,
so...
I think I've never seen the Boo charge at Luigi if he's standing all the way to the, near the door.
Well, I think his angle was the issue. I think it could have worked, honestly. Alright, I'm hoping...
Even this will be a little tough.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, I think he kind of gave up on it.
It's between rooms.
It is between rooms. I think he has to... Yeah, he had to wait for the Boo to leave, and then he had to...
Oh no.
Hope this doesn't go right. Oh man, this is really bad for Kaii. I feel bad right now. Hopefully this Boo goes up. Okay, the Boo went up. He'll finally be able to catch Armored Boo right here.
Hopefully.
Alright, he's good. So now he's gonna save warp with this Boo, head down to the basement for cold storage and pipe room. Elith gets the double there. Gonna collect this key. Gonna go do armory, which hopefully does not go as bad as Kai's Boo just went. So he freezes like there, but he also gets trapped in ice, but Kai's also not going to clear this room because it is optional. You can get a 300 HP boost from this room, but it is a little slower than doing Van Gore's Boo or Hidden Room. So we just get the key and leave. Weston right here is another tricky one cycle. Can get him trapped behind the campfire, but he just got hit by an icicle.
I'd
hate to see it.
It
almost got him again. Which, if he was on English, he'd probably be dead after that, because English intention does double damage. But we're not on English.
Did you just get a one cycle there?
Yeah, she did. Which is a pretty big time save on Kaii.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the difference between the two runners is still pretty wide, but that was a big time save. That was 30 seconds? 40?
Yeah, probably around 40. I was gonna 2-cycle this Boo. And save warp yet again. Up to Van Gore, where he'll be getting the last Boo before King Boo. And getting the key to the altar.
These ghosts show no mercy. I hate this room in the dark. You guys ruined the route.
I know. Why couldn't we keep the boo in the route?
The pipe boo is pretty easy if you get it down solid. So it would have been a nice boo to keep.
It would have, you know. I mean, some things you just don't want to believe they're faster, you know. It's just like, oh, do we really have to do this in the run? Why does this have to be faster?
All right, final portrait goes for Kai.
Let's see if he gets some tasty triples here. Hopefully Elith doesn't get sickled like Kai did. Oh, nice one cycle. That was pretty good.
Elith's having some trouble finding this boo here.
I believe he just switched. Oh, I don't think this one cycle's happening. I saw a few cackles in there, I think.
It looks like it's gonna go.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna go up.
Yeah, ideally I want the boo to go right because less walking, because you'd have to walk to pipe room and walk back to cold storage if the room's still dark. I believe.
And it doesn't matter which way the boo goes once it goes into the hallway, which is nice.
Yeah, exactly. So Vanguard boo here, ideally you want to try to get 2 cycles. There's a 300 HP boo, so 1 cycle is really impossible.
You just haven't tried hard.
You know, you're right, Bard.
It's pretty good for a cycle.
Yeah, ideally anything under 150 here is pretty good for a 2 cycle.
That might have made it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, I don't think
double cackle at the start.
Yeah, that boo is gone. Yeah.
Yeah. There's kind of a risk to entering the door early because the boo ends up all the way on the left side.
Yeah, if you get that boo to the middle of the room, you at least have some room to follow the boo out after you're out of cackles on the boo. You can drain a little bit more HP that way. But 3 cycles, not bad at all. And Kai's gonna head down to King Boo. Gonna try to wrap up his run. Meanwhile, Elith just started working on these Vanguard triples. I believe Kai here could actually finish pretty close to his PB.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I think
because his PB is a
he might
101.
It's like a 101 40 something.
48. So, assuming he goes for a standard 2 cycle, it's actually possible he'll tie his PB.
Yeah, this is very even with this PB.
So, I don't know what he goes for here with King Boo. He could, I don't know if he knows how to do an instant shot with one of the bombs. Or he could get a 1 second PB, or at least according to speedrun.com, his PB is a 101.48, and it is typically exactly 2 minutes from talking to King Boo to end time when you do a standard 2 cycle of King Boo.
Yeah, if it weren't for that armor boo, this would have been very
That's
likely.
true. Yeah, it's a shame.
And
really.
the icicle, I mean, anything. Obviously, anything could have
I mean, of course.
pushed him under his PB.
Elith wrapping up Vanguard here. Hoping to see a 2 cycle King Boo from Kai. I think you can do it. You can also get a one-cycle King Boo, but it is very difficult and not something a whole lot of people go for. It involves shooting one of the bombs that Bowser first throws really high, and then shooting a second bomb that he throws upwards to Bowser's head. But requires a lot of practice to get down.
Okay, good first cycle from Elith.
Yeah, 141's very good. He's gonna go for the same thing Kaii went for and get the Boo to come out early.
That was looking a lot better.
This is looking better. Let's see what how Kai's King Boo goes. Looking like a
he lost for a second.
He can still do this.
Okay.
255, that's good.
Yeah, that was a little concerning with losing that Boo for a second.
But yeah, 255, that's doable. No. Crap, that would be interesting.
It was looking a little close.
He was looking pretty low, but he sadly gets iced, and he's gonna have to do the third King Boo cycle. He's gonna get a 102 time here. And we're coming up on time here. Kaii finishes with a 102.19, and he is our winner today. Congratulations,
pretty
Kaii.
good run. It's like 30 seconds or so. Off his
Yeah,
speed.
I mean, I think that was a pretty good run for Kaii. I mean, he made mistakes, but I mean, GG's.
Got the job done.
He did get the job done. And now we're gonna see Elith's King Boo. Elith looking to be on 104 estimate right about now.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if Elith can get the 2 cycle.
We have Kaii here. Kaii, congrats on the win. First off.
Yeah, congrats.
I was honestly really nervous because it was my first race.
Yeah, I mean,
Led to a few mistakes, but I still managed to pull it off.
Yeah, and you
I mean-
were fairly close to your PB, right?
Yeah, my PB is a 101.48.
yeah,
That's pretty
so,
close.
I mean, not a bad run for you at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, good performance.
it was
for
up
the
and
most part.
down. Because at the beginning I was a little behind, and then towards the center, right around ice, I was about 20 seconds ahead of my PB, and then I got over a minute behind again, and then managed to gain another 30 seconds back to catch back up. So it was up and down throughout the entire run. I was definitely nervous.
Elith is done. 104.48.
GG's Elith. Yeah, Kaii, I mean, I noticed you were off to a really good start. Like, your early game, like Area 2, Area 1, were really good.
Yeah, I golded a few splits in that run too.
Oh, really?
I
Which ones?
I destroyed my water medallion split. I can check right here actually. Yeah, I golded by about 7 seconds on my water split.
Nice.
And then on my rooftop split, I golded by 10 seconds. And then I golded on Van Gore by 4 seconds.
Nice.
So I destroyed it.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're due for a PB then.
I think you are because, I mean, do you want to talk about that armory boo? Because that looked pretty rough for you.
Yeah, that has never happened before in terms of going between all 4 rooms like that. I've never had that happen. I wasn't sure what to do. Once it went into the I'm not sure what the room's called. The Jarvis room?
Oh, ceramic studio.
Ceramic studio, yep.
Yeah, I'm ideally I would like spray fire and then wait for him to go back into armory.
Yeah, I accidentally used up all my fire there too.
Yeah, or you could just hold L. But you know, it happens. I mean,
Yeah.
you said you were nervous. It was your first race, so you know, mistakes are bound to happen. But yeah, that was really unfortunate. So 1 of 219, pretty good.
I think Elif's about to join. Or Elith,
I
sorry.
just wanted to ask. I heard you sometimes you breaker boo, but you didn't go for it.
I don't breaker boo in runs. I figured I'd just get a head start on learning it. So I'll do it. I try to do it like, hey, you know, I got it once, so now I'm gonna try to go for it twice in a row. And then when I manage to get that, I'll try to go for it 3 times in a row during practice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to get a head start on that because I know it takes a while to learn that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice, but good to see a head start in it though, because you know, gives you I guess an advantage overall if you know how to do it. When a lot of people don't know how to do it, so that's cool.
It definitely helps with learning how to manipulate the rest of the boos throughout the mansion.
Absolutely.
Because you can use like mini drags everywhere else as well.
That's true. Blue Dragon is applicable in a lot of places, so you know it's good to get. Breaker Boo is like the most prime example of that.
I feel like it makes the kitchen tech skip a lot easier as well.
Yeah, that's a big part of because if you don't have good Blue Dragon for kitchen tech skip, you often get a really poor angle for that. Because ideally you want the Boo like parallel to the cloth, I'd say, instead of like out in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
I think we have Elith in the call.
Yeah, we have Elith in the call.
Hey guys, how's it going?
GG Elith.
Hey, thank you. GG's to you too, Kai.
It was a good race to commentate.
GG's to you. Yeah, you had me nervous for a little bit.
Yeah, how do you feel about the run?
Yeah, I feel like up until like halfway through area 2, then I was like 3 seconds behind you, just consistently, just lockstep 3 seconds behind. But definitely, I know you said you were nervous, but I was definitely nerves were my biggest factor here of just like going to the wrong room sometimes. Thankfully, I remembered ice before Bulasis. I would have been so mad.
Yeah, we saw that you went you missed ice for a split second, and then you missed Grimly for a split second, but you remember, which is good.
Yeah, both of them. It's just okay. Just autopilot, you'll be fine. And then it's like, wait, no, do not autopilot. Go where you're supposed to. So.
You did get some really good time saves on Kaii, like on Bulasis and Armor Room. That brought it back a ton.
Yeah, definitely Armory. I was super happy to get that super clean. Boo as well as Bulasis was all right. Not didn't get the one cycle or anything. But
I think both of you had about the same Bulasis. But Armor Room, I think you saved about like 40 seconds.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's looking like on my end of just looking at my splits. It's like I was actually mostly on PB pace other than like the missed boos and things like that. I was just making as good of time saves as I was time losses, so all kind of evened out by the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I lost over a minute on that armory boo.
Yeah, I ended up losing 30 seconds just off of accidentally grabbing the fire medallion early, so just a bunch of, like, lose 30 seconds one place, save 30 seconds in another, but I feel like that's kind of just how races go when you can't reset all over the place, so.
Yeah, for sure. Consistency is definitely a huge aspect.
I definitely paused when I was in one of the rooms when the armory boo was flying around. I paused as like an instinctual reset. Almost, and I had to stop myself.
I've been doing so many no resets just to train myself out of that, of do not just automatically reset in the middle of this race, please. So.
Yeah. There was one spot too where I almost hit normal mansion,
Oh, did you? I always
think that-
worry about doing that. I've got a pretty new controller, and sometimes I get snapback. It's just gotta pray that it doesn't happen.
I think it was after Bogmire.
Mm. Oh, and that was another thing. Bogmire with 1 HP. I probably let go just like a frame too early or something.
Ooh.
But yeah, GG's definitely feels like we were both playing pretty well.
Yeah, I agree. You definitely had the better late game.
That's generally where I excel. My Area 1 is so bad for my time. I almost always lose time there and make it up, so that's definitely where I put a lot of my practice.
Well, GG's.
Yeah, good stuff.
Congrats again,
Awesome
Kai,
game.
on the win. You'll be heading
Thank
up to Winners Round 2 to play me, actually.
Oh boy.
I look forward to it. It'll be cool. It'll be
Oh, I'm
cool.
gonna have to PB before then. I'm gonna have to up my game to even have
Yeah.
a chance.
Yeah, I mean, I hope we both play well.
I might at that point have to go for Breaker Boo.
Yeah. And Elith, you'll be in Losers Round 2, where you could possibly play Bark, actually. Funny how that works out. I could
Loser
play.
of me and Splazer.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Well, if you guys don't have anything else to say, then I guess we'll wrap it up here.
No, I don't think so. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. This
Good luck.
this was fun. This was awesome.
Yeah, of course. Good luck in future matches.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it. You too.
Yeah, thanks. Alright, we'll close this out here. Thanks to
Got it.
SpeedGaming for hosting. And
We
we'll
have
catch you later.
a.
Oh yeah, we do
match
have a
coming up.
race. We have a race today at 11 p.m., which is in an hour and 45 minutes. Between Boston
and
Brew
then-
and Shisley. Channel is yet to be determined though, but I mean, hopefully we find that out soon.
Yeah, we're wrapping up the first rounds. We have Afroman and Crazy 8 playing on Saturday, and then
Yes. We do have one
Leche
more. Yeah,
and
Leche
Biggie
and
Lee
Biggie Lee.
aren't scheduled yet.
That's yet to be determined, but we'll see how that happens. But that's really it.
All right, well, I guess we are done casting then.
Yeah, we can wrap this up here. So GG's, and thanks.
All
Peace
right,
out.
we're signing off. Bye.
We're signing off. Goodbye.